total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. And now, charisma. What is it made of? Unlike the clean, wholesome America you may recall, the wasteland will be a distrustful place, full of unsavory characters and few morals. Earning the trust of your fellow man is an often overlooked key to survival. One way to prove your trustworthiness is through fair commercial exchange. Your renowned charisma will enable more favorable bartering. Don't get greedy now. Use your charismatic nature to negotiate your way out of tense moments. Having friends is always of value. How else do I find friends, you may wonder? You may find an impromptu cocktail hour helps to ease social stress. Your charisma will help you avoid the perils of addiction, but not the immediate effects of drink. So practice moderation, or you'll find out who your real friends are the hard way. You will find that even wild animals can be charmed by your charisma. Looks like you've found a new pal. Oh, don't get carried away there, big fella. So you see, taking the charismatic approach is more than just good manners. Working with man's best friend into more loyal companions will convincing others to act on your behalf and regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
And you could see on his face that he was totally impressed, just like he knew I was the real deal. So first he says, man, I am impressed. You're the real deal, Red Eye. I'm gonna call you that because your eyes are bloodshot as hell and it looks really cool. He says, you're gonna be my right-hand man because I can tell just by looking at you that I can count on you. But then, like, he stops. And he sees the guitar I'm carrying, and he says, oh, no shit, you can play? And I look at him and I say, I don't know, man, can I? Yeah, Coulter, like you said, I am the real deal. And he loses his mind, you know, he's so excited. He says, oh, no way, I got an even more important job for you. Get your ass into that radio station and make it amazing. Well, and here we are. Swear to you, true story. All of it, every word. Of course, Coulter ended up being kind of a chump, but I mean, you know, I knew that from the beginning. Like, I probably could have challenged him right there, you know, made myself the overboss, but, you know, whatever. I like this gig just fine. Yeah. Hey, asshole! You're listening to Raider Radio. Hey, any of you hear that Nisha once supposedly took out an entire Raider gang by herself, looking for facts and or proof? Come talk to me. Here's a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before, only this time you've got Red Eye, the master of storytelling, to lay it on you. Now this here is a true story. And I know it's a true story because I heard like 10 different versions from 10 different guys, all of them swearing it's true. And when you get a story like that, well, you just know there's gotta be some truth to it. Well, the way this story starts is a mystery. Nobody knows where the legendary raider named Atlas came from. Some say he was in the Great War, got hit right smack in the face with one of them big nukes, shrugged it off, and kept on going. Some say he just appeared out of thin air, like the wastes themselves conjuring him up.
Heads up.
Some say he was a product of super mutant Deathclaw. Most of you all know the later stories, how Atlas single-handedly took down that band of super mutants south of Boston. I heard he bit the head off a dog. Clean off. During that time, he took a group of 5 men, only 5, downtown straight into a rival gang's territory and walked out with their leader's son just because the kid said some mean things about Atlas's mother. But the biggest story was that spot way north of Boston. What the hell was the name of it again? Doesn't matter, I guess, because it ain't there no more. Andover, I think that was it. Somewhere up there. Anyway, this little shithole of a town was home to the Junkers, a gang that by most rights never should have lasted more than, like, a week. I don't know how they made it, but they survived. They got by, and somehow they got noticed. In particular, Atlas noticed the gang leader's woman, a blonde number named Hope. Atlas, they say, was smitten, in love from the moment he laid eyes on her. Hope, though, well, he didn't feel the same.
Hey, eyes up.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Hey, got an update for all you louses out there. You know how the bottling plant has been chock full of nuke alerts for as long as we've been here. Like, I personally know at least 3 jackasses who got themselves killed trying to loot the place. Anyway, that ain't a problem no more. Our new overboss has added a notch to his belt and added the plant to the list of places he's conquered for us. At the overboss's orders, the operators are now running the show out there. If you're on good terms with them, well, maybe they'll share some caps with you. If you're not on good terms, well, you're lost, man. So, I told you about Atlas, the meanest raider to ever wander this world, and how he fell for Hope, a beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give 2 shits about him. Now, like I said, Atlas, he was used to getting his way, so he gathered up a big old army of raiders, marched right up to the town where Hope's gang, the Junkers, was all holed up, demanded she come out and talk to him. Hope, headstrong as she was, very politely yelled over the wall and told Atlas exactly where he could shove his intentions. I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall at him too. Atlas, as you might imagine, didn't take too kindly to being disrespected, but in his own special crazy-ass way, he found himself wanting Hope even more. He was in a bind now, you see. He couldn't let her insults stand, but he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town and risk killing Hope in the process. In my opinion, folks, ain't no relationship worth this kind of trouble. I'm just being honest with you. Anyway, so Atlas calls out a few of his lieutenants, talks to them all quiet for a few minutes. Then these poor saps march right out in front of the wall surrounding the town, and I swear to you, they set themselves on fire right then and there. Over the screaming, Atlas yells that if he can convince these good men to set fire to themselves, imagine what he can convince the other couple hundred men to do to their town. Personally, I'd find that a pretty convincing argument. But Hope, she ain't backing down. She yells that Atlas can set himself on fire. That'd get him about as far as anything. Now I tell you, when Atlas hears this, he he gets angry beyond all reason, and he slams those giant fists down on the ground. As the story goes, windows shattered in Diamond City, and a whole section of Lexington comes crashing down just for the shock of it. Hope and her gang wake up the next morning and find their town the only thing still standing as far as the eye can see. Atlas says the last threat he's gonna make before he storms their gates. And honestly, between us, this whole thing has already gone way off the rails. Now Hope, she's a good woman, a raider through and through, but she takes care of her own. She knows there ain't no way her little gang can stand up to Atlas and his army. So she's got to do. The white flag goes up, and Hope herself walks right out the front gate. Says if Atlas gives his word that her gang is safe, she'll go free. Only, he's got to shake her. Atlas, the proud man that he is, takes her up on that offer. And it's not until he's shaking her hand that he hears the beeping. Clever woman
Whoa!
she was,
You're coming with me.
Wrapped herself up with more than a couple of knickknacks. She knew what she was about. Now, I am told that on that day, the sun might as well not even come up. For all the good it did next to the brightness of that explosion.
You,
Men
here,
hundreds
go.
of miles away went.
Stay right there.
Birds up in the sky for days after. Big, tough as he was. Never let go of Atlas. Like I said at the top, true story. Always. Is there a moral in all of this? Hell if I know. Hey, asshole! You're listening to Raider Radio. Who wants some good news? You? Is it you? Because I got some. I say Kitty Kingdom, and you immediately think what? Ghouls, right? Well, think again, half-wits. Not only did the overboss wade in there and wipe them out, he was nice enough to take the one ghoul left with half a brain and give him a friggin' job. You believe that? The pack are now kings of the castle out there, so you lot play nice. This next one, I've been hearing some shit that I ripped this off or whatever. That's bullshit, man. It ain't true. I wrote this. I swear it. Red Eye original, you can say. Hey there, fella, what you doing out here all alone? Hasn't anybody told you you're better off staying home? See, these roads ain't safe at night, especially out here on your own. Might run into someone like me, get yourself knocked upside the dome. Give me what you got, I'm only gonna count to 10. Give me what you got, I won't say it again. Punk. I'm the one with the gun, so I'll tell you when you're done. Now give me what you got, and you might just walk away. Say the pretty lady looking mighty fine tonight. I'm afraid I'm gonna eat all your cats. Don't think about putting up a fight. Didn't anybody tell you that raiders run this town? Too late now, shut that little mouth. I got no problem putting you down. Give me what you got. I'm only gonna count to 10. Give me what you got. I won't say it again. I'm the one with the gun. This here's my idea of fun. Now give me what you got, and I might let you walk away. Turn out your pockets, don't hold nothing back. Arguing will get you killed, so don't give me no flack. I see suckers every day that they think they can take me on. Well, you'll see that I'm still here, and they're all gone. Give me what you got. I changed my mind. I'll count to 3. Give me what you got. You listening to me? I'm the one with the gun. Don't take shit from anyone. Hell no, we ain't through yet, cuz you wanna know a secret? Even if you give me what you got, ain't no chance you're gonna walk away. Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. You don't have to come up to me and say, man, Red-Eye, that was so good. Man, I love that. I already know it's good. I don't need your approval. Hey, got some news for you all. Word's getting around that the overboss has been seen meeting up with the head honchos for each of the gangs. No one's told me shit yet, but doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on. That's right, we're taking the park. The whole damn thing. Don't shake your head at me. I'm telling you, that's what's going down. You just wait. This new overboss is the real deal, man. Getting shit done. Hey, asshole. You're listening to Raider Radio. Listen up, all you disciples, operators, pack, guys, and whoever the hell else is out there these days. Thanks to the hard work of our kick-ass overboss, I'm happy to report that the Safari Zone is no longer a death trap. All those crazy-ass mutated animals have been taken care of. The overboss has left the pack in charge out there. They're probably thrilled to have their own cages now. The overboss is on a roll now, right? Another zone is all ours.
Just when I thought things couldn't...
This one ain't about me. It's about this friend that I have, who is not me. First time I ever seen you was down at the beach by Revere. Through a thick black haze of fire and smoke, things suddenly seemed so clear. I knew I had to have you, make you mine at any cost.
Get any worse.
I gave up on my old crew, never worried about what I'd lost. I gave you gold, I gave you caps, gave you all I'd stolen more. Never counted on you, stealing from me and running out the door. Baby, quit raiding my heart. You took all I had and left me. I can't stand being apart. This ain't no way to try and test me. I know you remember all the fun we had playing the odds at Easy City. And when we roasted that caravan down in the fens, I was so happy to have you with me. But after a while, I couldn't keep denying what I daily witness. The caps, the guns, the blood-soaked ground, well, I just couldn't hold your interest. Now I don't buy what they tell me, that you can't ever be satisfied. I'll kill every last man in the whole wide world just to have you by my side. Baby, quit raiding my heart. Bring back the love you stole. I can't stand being apart. I need you here to make me whole. I ain't gonna lie to you all. Love hurts. It really does. I mean, that's what my friend said when he told me the story, and then I went and wrote a song about it. Whatever.
Can I call dibs on whatever that's gonna be?
It's Red-Eye here, running Raider Radio. You love it, and you know it. Got a note here for Nira, which is, now that I read this, is a friggin' love letter. Are you shitting me? Nira's a robot, you idiot. You all ever feel like you just can't get enough? Well, Red Eye hears you, man. He knows what it's like. Well, I've been told it's in our blood, under our skin and all that, but it doesn't matter if I'm buried in stuff. I just can't ever get enough. I need one last score. I could be sitting on a throne of caps and still need one last score. It ain't about the haul, could just be scraps. Well, I've seen guys lose their mind just trying to hold onto too much trash they're convinced is gold. But I can help them out by lighting in their stash.
You're
Just by
lucky Nish
being
is
a
in charge.
good neighbor and pulling in that cash. I need one last score. I can clear out a whole damn town and still need one last score. Take
You know,
anything
in a lot of
that ain't
instances,
nailed down. See, it ain't really about all the stuff I steal. It's more about this notion, this grand ideal, that I could take whatever, whoever, whenever I please. But sometimes this starts to feel like a disease, 'cause I can't control it, like an itch that I can't scratch. All that I can do is just add to my stash. I know it won't cure me, but what else can I do? I ain't got anything else to turn to. I need one last score. Maybe that'll make this go away. Just one more score, and I can maybe rest
Mark has been
easy
really busy lately.
someday.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
It's Red Eye here, running
The Raiders
Raider
keep talking
Radio.
about
You
blood
love
worms.
it, and you know it.
I hope I never find out what those are.
You see that crazy robot dressed like a bottle?
Yet another anonymous note.
What do you need
Dear
today, boss?
Overboss.
Let's see what you have.
Listen
Right away,
to
boss.
This, you're dumber than I thought. What? What is that even supposed to mean? I ever tell you all about the time I got my name? So this one time, a long time ago, I'm enjoying myself, out in the combat zone. A few bets, a few drinks, a whole lot of jokes. I'm making friends, having a good time. Now this one guy, he gets jealous. I mean, I can't blame him. It happens to me all the time. People just get upset that they ain't as cool. Anyway, he's this really big guy. I mean, huge guy,
I don't care to
actually.
talk much.
I don't remember his name. Doesn't matter. Shut up. So this big idiot decides he's gonna challenge me to a drinking contest. Guess he figures he'll make me look like a fool in front of all the nice folks at the combat zone. So he lumbers up to me, comes up to my table, tells me he can drink me under the table. I'm like, the hell you can, try me. So everybody gathers round because it's clear this is gonna be the coolest thing that happens all night. And we just go at it, just shot after shot after shot. Now, the whole time, he's talking shit about me. I mean, telling me I'm gonna lose, telling me that I'm a piece of shit, all this stuff, and I'm just laughing. I'm laughing, I'm taking my shots. Now, I'm so drunk, and I mean so drunk, that it's crazy. Later on, people were like, man, you were so amazing. I didn't even know how you could still be standing. I've never seen anyone drink that much. And after a while, I see that big guy starting to get wobbly, right? Like he's not gonna last much longer. But I take a minute to make sure that I'm not so drunk that I'm just seeing shit. But I'm right, it's him. He is wobbly. So, I push through it, man. I knuckle down and I keep taking shots. Finally, he just goes face first into the table. Out cold, no question. And I'm so pumped up, I pick this guy up. I shit you not, I picked him right up, totally raged out, and then I just bam, slam him back down onto the floor. And I'm screaming, yeah, man, yeah, who's the best, who's the best? And this one guy, he comes over, he looks at me and he's like, oh man, you blew all the blood vessels in your eye, man. That's totally messed up. That's so cool. And then everyone cheers even more. And I was so pumped up, I didn't even feel it. And everyone's all like, yeah, let's hear it for Red Eye. Oh, it was pretty great. You should have been there. You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you.
Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas.
Listen up, all you
We are now
junkies,
arriving at the
lowlifes,
station.
and all-around
Please be
assholes.
sure to collect
We've got
any
a reason
children
to
and
celebrate.
personal belongings before
In
exiting
case you
the
haven't
Central
heard, the
Express.
Overboss has cleared out Dry Rock Gulch, and it's all ours. By the Overboss's decree, the operators are now in charge out there. So, if you're on their bad side, you might want to think twice before heading in there to check it out. Add another one to the tally, deadbeats. The Overboss is getting shit done. So, I was thinking about the time I came to Nuka World. I ever tell you deadbeats that story? Doesn't matter. I feel like telling it now. Shut up. So, like a year ago, I'm running with this gang. Pretty good deal. I mean, I probably could have been in charge, you know, but whatever. I don't need that kind of hassle, right? I mean, I'm totally capable of running my own gang. Probably the best friggin' gang you've ever seen. But anyway, I hear this dude, Coulter, is putting together a huge-ass team of raiders to take over Nuka World. And I hear this, and I just gotta go check it out. You know, see if it's the real deal. Now, the guys I'm running with, they're all upset that I'm leaving. They're so upset they just keep saying, oh, come on, man, you have to stay. You're the best out of all of us. We're screwed without you. But I'm like, no, man, I ain't gonna let you guys hold me back. So I go out on my own. I travel through some crazy shit you wouldn't believe even if I told you about it. And I wind up here. Now, I find out who Coulter is, and I just march right up to his face and say, well, here I am. Now what? You could see right away that he was impressed. So he looks at me and he says, man, you look like hell. How long has it been since you slept? And I say, well, I don't know, man. Doesn't matter. I can sleep when I'm dead. You can see on his face that he was totally impressed, just like he knew I was the real deal. So first he said, man, I am impressed. You're the real deal, Red Eye. I'm going to call you that when your eyes are bloodshot as hell, and it looks really cool. He says, you're going to be my right-hand man, because I feel just by looking at you, I can count on you.
Well, this beats it. Let's fly.
Should be loaded.
something done?
Hesitating to pull the trigger.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets.
Excuse me,
They are
Captain K.
crucial military
How can I help
resources.
you today?
As such, they
See
are
what's
not to
wrong
be
with me,
fed
Doctor.
by
All
any
right, soldier.
personnel save
You'll be
Scribe
fine.
Naraya and
Just
her
tell
team.
me what...
Any violation of this policy will result in severe
Blood
discipline.
pooling in the gums, signs of anemia. Yeah, we better clean you up. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Just hurt all over.
Huh? You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yep. That's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
That was it.
All right. You watch yourself out there, soldier.
Ah, you're back. How did...
Uh-huh. The scribe didn't make it.
It's... Just exercise
I can handle another patrol.
Good. Good. There's too much information. You'll rendezvous. The patrol is...
Right.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
The Institute
Tegan.
and the
What
technological
brings you to me
abominations
today?
need to be stopped at any
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on.
Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Hey,
What's up, boss?
look alive, Gage.
Still got something to say, if you got time to listen.
Some kind of problem, Gage?
No, boss. Not at all. I just wanted to say that this, you know, the two of us working together like this, well, it's been a damn good time. I left Nuka World with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. Seems like I didn't need to worry in the least. No question you know how to take care of yourself, which is more than I can say for most. But damn, if you don't have fun doing it, and more than that, I know you got my back. I can trust you. I can't say that about anybody else.
What? You worried I'm gonna turn on you?
No, boss. Not anymore. But most raiders, you can't trust them. You know, I made some bad calls when I was younger. I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that early on, I was a little starry-eyed. First gang took me in when I was 16. Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle, only they weren't using it as best they could, me being new and young. I didn't know enough to keep my mouth shut. Started making suggestions about how to improve things.
So, what happened?
Well, eventually the boss approaches me. Connor, his name was. I don't remember what stupid-ass name he used back then. The Harvester or something. It was never as intimidating as he thought it was. Laughable, almost. Anyway, at first I think he's pissed, like I'm undermining his authority. But he actually listens to me. He takes my advice.
And where is this guy now?
Now hang on. Don't get ahead of me. So here I am. This teenage punk who's got the ear of what seems like the most powerful guy around. I'm on top of the damn world. Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plans, telling me how much he trusts me. Can't lie. It all went to my head. After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we come up with this plan to make peace with a rival gang. We work the whole thing out in secret, where we meet on neutral ground, who does the negotiating, and what happens if shit goes south. I was more than happy to take point on negotiating with 3 of our biggest guys to back me up in case no one took me seriously.
Since we're talking about it, I'm assuming this story doesn't end with your death.
Brilliant. No wonder you're in charge. About an hour in, they're just starting to come around and realize the deal is in their best interest. And then, I hear it. Gunfire and explosions. Lots of both. At first I'm thinking, oh shit, something went wrong. Connor's gonna have to bail us out. But the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize what's happening. The fucker set me up, and I fell for it. See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information I was good for. Have me around for much longer, I'd be a threat to his position. So he used us as a diversion, something to keep the other gang's attention while he and his men ambush them. He gets their stuff, and I just happen to die in the crossfire. Perfect day for him.
How'd you make it out of that alive?
I'll be honest, I couldn't tell you. You know how folks say it was all a blur? Well, it really was. I find myself on the other side of this whole thing. Messed up, but alive. I can't go back. The one guy I thought I could trust tried to get me killed. Thought about going in shooting, but that was just anger, revenge talking. And I knew where that would end up. So I moved on. Promised myself I was never gonna be that stupid again. Was never gonna trust anyone to do anything but look out for themselves.
Life is hard. No way around it.
Don't I fucking know it. Ever since that day, I ain't trusted nobody. At least not beyond how useful they can be to me. You, though, you're the real deal. I finally found somebody worth fighting with. Something worth fighting for. I don't mean to make it weird or nothing. I'm just saying, this is a real good thing we've got going here.
Thanks, Gage. Means a lot to me.
You are the overboss, after all. Well, I figure this is enough sharing or whatever, yeah? We probably ought to get back to it. But really, thanks. I mean it.
Ready, sir?
Let's do this.
Yes, sir. Here's the location. I'll follow your lead, sir.
After today, it's gonna be hard to go back to patrolling the crib room. See why everyone is now to eradicate these abominations.
I'm here if you need me.
It's time we parted company.
Yeah. Suppose I need a break from actually having a good time anyway. You know where to find me.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told uranium ore is worth more than gold. Sold my cat, I bought the achievement, I got that bug. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going out to stake me some government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out the map that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed. So I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles down a bumpy road out through the wilds. When all of a sudden I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain that didn't have no top. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going up to take me government land. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Well, I took the Geiger and I started to climb right up to the top where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock that'd make it click just like I'd read about burning pick. On the second day, I made the top, and I'm telling you, Steve, I was ready to stop. The only clicking that I heard that day was the bones in my back gone astray. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going up to make me some
Never built one.
uranium fever has done and got me down. But you got to think you head out here. Some unknown spot where nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies. You find ten stakes for selling well, I ain't gonna quit that book, not talking, and I've been bit. With a Geiger counter and a pick in my hand, I'll keep right on sticking and go. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going up to stake me some government land. Uranium fever has done and got me down. Looking for love, I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms.
Human too weak to carry everything.
I got charms.
So many humans, not many super mutants.
All that you could ever want. Just need a man. Man enough. Don't
Strong go with human.
Yes, come with me.
Strong travel with human.
Heads up.
I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough.
What?
Maybe that's you.
Strong getting up. Want someone to eat?
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
You should know. People have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
any caps. And there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. The Colonial Tap House wants to remind everyone that you are not welcome there. Upper stand residents. Now we'll hear some.
Hey, wait there.
Strong confused.
Right away, sir.
Hey there.
Win again. Well, Rook's gonna turn around. Yes?
Have